In this video, I'm going to show you how to start a group to actually go and do the flashlight tours, how to do it, and why it's important. And so now that brings us to tours, flashlight tours. And I think for the majority of us who have never gone ghost hunting, this is where you want to start. Though, if it was me, I would just jump in. I'd join a group and jump in. But I truly believe that this is the prime time of where you need to get involved in the paranormal. Let's take Madison Seminary or Mansfield Reformatory, because for me, they're all in Ohio. There are locations that need our help, need our support. And say you spend 20, 30 bucks. There's typically someone who knows all the history of the location, and they'll show you around. And first off, it's spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. And all the lights are off, everyone's got flashlights, and there's particular parts where they actually let you investigate. For example, I've done the ghost tours, the flashlight tours for the Mansfield Reformatory twice. And in the solitary confinement cells, they let you split up, and there's like a nice 10 minutes of quiet where you can listen, feel around, and it really gives you that sense of a small bit of investigating without jumping into the deep end. You can dip your toes in the water. You can get involved in the paranormal field just a little bit. And again, I truly believe that that's probably the best thing. You're going to get a giant group of history and the experiences as well. And the best practice is that you bring someone or a couple people along with you. And that's really where you're going to get the best experiences. So if we talk about the full picture here, say I want to go to my state's reformatory. It's shut down, they have it for tours or paranormal experiences, and I want to do a flashlight tour with 5 of my friends. And it's scheduled out for 2 weeks. Well, one thing I can do is a week before the flashlight tours, well, what I'll do is I'll have everyone over for a pizza night and watch one of maybe the legit shows where that team went on the tours or actually investigated there. Or maybe one of the fun shows that investigated there, depending on what you like and what your group of friends like. And so when you go to do the flashlight tours, you will go, oh, I remember that on the show. And then they're going to give you the in-depth history. And then you're going to experience it yourself. Maybe even a little dabble of investigating. Excuse me. I truly believe that that is the best route to go. If you're on the fence, I think the shows are great. I just don't watch them. I am so much more passionate about doing it, experience-wise. Go do it. Just go do it. I truly believe that you can incorporate watching the shows a week before and then go do the flashlight tour. And I truly believe that the best practice would be get 3 to 10 people, maybe even 3 to 9 people, watch one of the shows a week before and then go do a flashlight tour, and then maybe start your own group or maybe join a group. If you bring 5 people and you and 2 other people actually enjoy it, maybe you 3 can just join another group or start a very small group. It's a really good springboard because you get to see it on TV. You actually get to experience it in person. And I think a lot changes when you're there in the dark. You really understand if you like it or not. Because being scared and having all those emotions, I don't know, I think my first experience was at Mansfield Reformatory during an investigation, and the first rotation was in the solitary confinement cells. And they literally said, hey, spread out to a person. There was an odd number. And I sat in a cell by myself. First rotation, first anything. And there was darkness surrounding me. I mean, I could see shadows. It was crazy. And I think it's just a cool experience. It's a cool story to tell. And I was hooked ever since. So I would always recommend do the flashlight tour.